All right, welcome back, Taurus. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle. Where I deliver day the Oracle for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out. Just a message to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you visit my channel. So, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for visiting my channel. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you for all my A1 Day One. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Hey Queen, hey. Hey King, hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment. Y'all, we almost at 500 subscribers, so make sure y'all tell a friend of a friend that need to be living on themselves. Send them on over to the channel. Okay, and thank for those who watch the channel but haven't subscribed yet. Hey Queen, hey. Hey King, hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to. We just over here living on self. We might talk about relationship. We might see what's going on behind, but most of all, it's gonna result back to you because everything starts with you. So like I say, yeah, hit the like button, leave a comment, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, tell a friend of a friend. And thank you for those who watch the channel or who subscribe to the channel but unsubscribe from the channel but still watch the channel. Maybe you can be led by the water, but can't nobody make you drink it. At the end of the day, people I've been telling y'all your life, you need to make sure you take care of yourself. You need to stop giving out more than you give. You need to make sure you put money back for hard time. You need to do right by them kids. You need to stop letting people manipulate you. You need to stop letting people play on your feelings. You need to stop playing with people's feelings. You need to stop manipulating people. You need to forgive your mom and your daddy. You need to forgive your past relationship. You need to forgive yourself. And guess what you do? What you want to do? Why? Because you grown. But when you're grown and you're old enough and you know better, you should want to do it better. Exactly. And over here on my channel, baby, that's what we make sure we do. Like I say, self love and self care is not selfish when you point it to everybody else. It ain't no way you done allow somebody to come into your life or you went into somebody's life and they giving you the bare minimum. And the way you out here giving out 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or even 100%, and you accepting the bare minimum, make it make sense. Go within and do that healing. Acknowledge that pain, that trauma, that hurt, neglect issue, abandonment issue, self esteem issue, confidence issue, mama daddy issue, past relationship issues, any type of issues. Acknowledge it. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk about it, write it down, burn it. But it needs to be acknowledged so you can release, so you can release it and start bringing in new energy. You're not gonna bring in anything new. It's just gonna be the same spirit, just a different body, more clever to get over on you. Point blank, period. So Taurus, we're gonna get into the Sassy Oracle, but we always start off with the self-care message, which is to know your worth. So I'm gonna get that out first. To know your worth, we're gonna go over that. Then we're gonna get the sassy messages out. I am holding my mic. So yeah, bear with me, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Once I hit the bell, you want to inhale slowly and you want to exhale slowly, okay? Always a good thing. Because, just unwind from the day. Unwind from whenever you might be listening to these. All right, so in through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah, it's most definitely good every time when I do that. Every time, okay? So let's get the self-care mix out. Hold on, y'all. All right. Okay, Taurus. So what's at the bottom? It says, even on your worst days, you are always worthy of love, respect. Don't settle for anything. And it says, my own validation is more enough. So your own validation is more than enough, baby. Stop worrying about what other people got to say because they're going to talk whether you doing good or bad. Point blank period. It's just miserable people out here, okay? But like you said, even on your worst days, no matter what you look like, no matter how big you is, no matter how small you is, no matter what you ain't got, no matter what you still are always worthy of love and respect. And that don't mean you gotta settle for anything less. Do you hear me? Oh, I gotta settle for this because I ain't got this. Oh, I ain't got. No, you don't gotta settle. Get your weight up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I got. Figure it out. Take it one step at a time. Go back to school. Start that business you want to start. Start doing whatever it is that you wanted to pursue. You ain't got to settle for less when you know you deserve the right type of love and the right type of affection and the right type of care. Okay? Those as far as the collective, it says I am not a work in progress, but a fucking masterpiece. So you're not a work in process. You're a masterpiece, baby. You already seen that, done that, heard that knowledge. You're a masterpiece. So why you around here playing? A girl slash guy doesn't need anyone who doesn't need her. I'm not finna chase after you. I'm not finna be settling for you. I'm not finna be lowering my standards for you. I'm not finna be walking around on eggshells for you. I'm not finna be none of that. I'm not finna do none of that. If you say you don't need me, baby, show me. Go ahead on by your business. I'm gonna let you go. Sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker get out there so they can see what's really out there. Cause people be thinking that grass is green on the other side when it ain't really green on the other side. Baby, you just getting a glimpse over there. You don't know what the other person had to go through. You don't know what the other person dealing with or went through. But the grass is greener right there. You think it's all sweet. Sometimes you have to go ahead and let them think it's sweet on over there. And when they try to come back, bitch, you never thought that I'd be your second option. Get out of my face. Once they show you who they are, believe them. Those who are single, it says don't dim your light for someone else's convenience. Why are you dimming your light for somebody else? For what? When they ain't willing to dim their light for you, when they ain't willing to go the extra mile for you. Some people ain't meant to be saved because they ain't trying to be saved. Not asking for permission, but taking effing action. It's time for you to start taking action. It's time for you to stop dimming your life for other people. It's time for you to start doing what you need to do. And always remember, no one can make you feel small unless you give them the power to do so. Stand tall always, like I say. Big, small, short, ugly, whatever the case might be. Work on your confidence, work on your self-esteem, work on you. You ain't got to settle for an MF and thing. You are allowed to have standards too. Quit playing. Now, no one can make you smile, and if you get in the power to, stand for something so you don't always fall for anything. Those who are in a relationship, owning our story and loving ourselves through the process is the bravest thing we'll ever do. So, owning your story, loving yourself, and going through the process is making you braver than anything. Do you hear me? You attract what you deserve. You're like, I can't attract for this. I got this old shit ass nigga or this shit that wasn't right. Yeah, because maybe you still feeling shit inside and you ain't went within and did the healing. You ain't did no accountability. You ain't did no releasing. You still afraid to let people go once they show you who they are. Once they done showed you the red flags. No. That's why you attracting those type of people. But once you start cutting people off at the door, leaving them right where they at, let them know you ain't finna play no games with them. I ain't finna entertain you neither, because the more you entertain what's not for you, the more you prolong what's for you. Stop playing. Stop playing with these people. You're trying to have what you want to have. So that means when they gotta go, they gotta go. I can't keep you around. You ain't in the same energy field lane. You ain't rocking with how I'm trying to get down. Those who are in a marriage or a long term committed relationship, it says success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. So whatever you want to be successful for, baby, you gotta like what you do and you gotta like doing it. Point blank period. The past is in your head and the future is in your hand. What you gonna do now? The past is the past. You can't change nothing dealing with the past, but what you gonna do about this future? Quit playing. Okay? Alright, so let's get these sassy messages. Hold on, y'all. Right, right. This your I can't stand you. Jesus, tired of a marriage. All right, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's. I'm not sure. Babe, who sang that song? Is that Rod Way? That song with that girl on there like, I can't get you out my head. Hey, babe, I'm just calling to check on you. And then she sent another voicemail. I don't know why you ain't picking up the phone. Blah, they with the woo. Yeah, that's the song I'm getting for y'all. Taurus. I don't know why that song popped in my head. But yeah, so, baby, like I say, ain't nobody never too busy. Okay, they make time for what they want to make time for. You better believe that. Quit letting people play on your top. Quit letting people play in your face. Okay, so singles, it says, I'm cursed. It says you are not cursed. You just need better time management. So you're not managing your time good enough. You're not managing your time right. You need to um you need to make your schedule to where you're not procrastinating most of the day. It's also saying vibe, dodge, do the work. It says you can't vibe your way out of accountability. Accountability will take you a long way. You can't be around here trying to sage, trying to politic though, trying to have oh, it's so much going on, this and this and this and that. When you ain't managing your time right, when you ain't doing what you supposed to do, when you ain't staying on top of stuff, stop trying to vibe your way out of accountability. Oh no, you fucked up. You need to start doing shit a little different. Everything starts with you. And it says la 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 drama. Not every feeling deserves a full cast musical. So whatever feeling you be having, it's like, baby, you're not Tyler Perry. You know, in the Tyler Perry when he first came out, every time somebody was feeling something, they was singing. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we ain't asking for all that. You need to check yourself. Accountability, acknowledge the red flags, own up to what you ain't did, and leave it at that. You are not cursed. You just not managing your time right. You trying to policy and throw your problems away. You trying to sing with a whole musical with your problems. You want to tell everybody this. You want to sing. No. Everything starts with you, baby. You're single. Everything starts with you. And it's also telling you that your comfort zone is a trap. You so comfortable at home. You so comfortable with whatever your comfortable zone is. It's a trap. And it's like, baby, come on. We need you to step outside the box. We need you to get up out of there. Come on, get up out of there. Come on, get up out of there. Okay, a girl slash a guy doesn't need anyone who doesn't need them. Come up out of there. And it says you are not stuck. You're just scared and also kind of lazy. So you're not stuck. You have an exit plan. You have a plan. You know what you need to be doing. You see what you need to be doing. You know, you're not holding yourself accountable. And it's like, hey, to be honest, you're not stuck. You're just not making the necessary moves that you need to make. Okay, you be all right. I'm trying. Why are you trying to do something? It's either you do it or you don't do it. How do you try to do something? I got up today and I tried to do this. Did you really try? Did you really try? Did you really put that much energy into that? Because if you were trying, you would have did it. So I did this today. I didn't try to do this. I did this today. Accountability. Get it together. Those who are in a relationship, you'll say your crystals are tired of your drama, baby. Your crystals tired of your drama. Every time you look around, you talk to the crystal. Oh, this was going on, that was going on. Girl, we tired of your ass. You ain't listening. You ain't paying attention to no red flags. King or queen, you ain't paying attention to no red flags. You ain't dropping nobody that no longer serve you. You ain't doing nothing. But you want to come crying to the crystals? Girl, we sick of it. Sir, we are sick of it. Owning your story and loving yourself through the process is the bravest thing you'll do. Accountability. Accountability. It says clean your room. That's the message. You need to clean your room. You need to get your shit together. You need to get yourself together. Because how can you love somebody else when you're not giving yourself the proper love? How can you love somebody else when you're pouring into everybody else, but you're not pouring into yourself? Make it make sense. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than you. So you better start doing what you need to do for you. Ain't nobody gonna treat you how you treat them or how you might treat yourself. So you better stop playing with these people when they're coming in giving you the bare minimum. You ain't gotta settle for the bare minimum because this motherfuckers out here that's really, even with this economy with everything how it is, still paying every bill in the house, still got a housewife or a house husband, whatever the case, still stop settling for the bare minimum. You just got to go within and do the healing. Start releasing people in places that nothing to serve you. You got to move shit out the way in order for stuff to come in. But y'all don't hear me though. Like I be on here telling y'all these messages, and you might be just getting a glimpse, and you ain't really listening. You're like, girl, you can't tell me this, you can't tell me that. All right, keep moving how you moving. You keep going through the same thing. You're gonna keep repeating the same lesson. You're hard headed, stubborn sometimes. And it says, comparison is a thief with bad vibes. Stop looking at other people because you don't know what they had to go through. You don't know what they dealt with. You don't know how many nights they might have stayed up. You don't know how many times they might have had to start over. You don't know how many times they didn't went through what they didn't went. Stop judging other people. Stop always, why not me? Why this? Why that? And we as humans sometimes we have like, damn, why the fuck this person, you know, got this and I've been going through this, I've been dealing with, because it's not your time, it's not your season. This person probably been through a whole lot. This person probably started over 20 million times. This person probably failed at what they were doing 20 million times. This they probably had to do a lot in order to get to where they are. But you just make sure you get to where you are, and when you get there the right way, by keeping God first. And it says, don't channel messages when you are hungry. Don't channel messages when you are hungry. Why are you reading for anybody and you hungry? You know the energy out because you hungry. And it says you can't smudge away bad decisions. You can't smudge away those bad decisions. Stop trying to smudge away your bad decision. Accountability. Okay? Accountability. Sometimes you got to check yourself. Sometimes you got to have a conversation with self because who knows self better than self? Exactly. Okay. Now, those who are married, it said, congratulations, you have survived yourself so far. So you have survived yourself so far. Congratulations, you made it. Because sometimes, like I said, you can be the problem. You can be the problem. But when you're able to acknowledge that you're the problem, when you're able to hold yourself accountable, when it comes down to the problem, when you're able to work on whatever the problem may be, then baby, it's going to get you a long way. But you can't keep on going back. Because what's the point of working on it when you study going back? When you study letting people, get you back to that point, you ain't really worked on it. That's just was a test to see if you really worked on it. You ain't worked on it. You need to work a little harder. It says the full moon is not an excuse for bad decisions. Stop trying to talk about the full moon. Oh, it's retrograde. Oh, it's the full moon. That's why. Stop lying. Accountability. You did that because you wanted to do it. You did that because that's how you feeling. You did that because you got things that you wanted to say, but you ain't said it. Now it's a perfect opportunity, and I can do fuck that. Fuck that. Let a person know what it is. Point blank. Period. And if they ain't with it, they ain't with it. Oh, we got all these years. We got all these history. But damn, do the good outweigh the bad? Okay. And it says you're not stuck. You just haven't slept. You need to start resting. You're doing too much. Congratulations, you are surviving yourself. You're doing too much and you need to stop. It says first place healing. Healing is not a competitive sport. Stop trying to be like the first. Oh, I healed first. I healed this. How you know you healed when certain things that you're saying you healed from you still triggered? Make it make sense. How you know you healing when a person has showed you who they are, but you still allowing certain things? Make it make sense. How you know you healing or you healing when you still got certain triggers when it come down to certain things? Because this happened in the past, because you ain't did no healing, baby. You still need to work a little bit harder. You know when you heal when certain things don't affect you how it used to affect you. Quit playing. Quit playing. And it says you're the main character. Start acting like it. You are the main character, baby. But you also could be drunk, but you need to start acting like you're the main character. Quit playing. You know what need to be done. Handle your business. And it says delete, block, delete the text, block the number, reclaim your peace. Sometimes you gotta delete, block, alter control, and leave it where it's at. I'm not finna play with you. Play with your mama, play with your kid, play with your PS5, play with whatever you want to play with, but don't play with me. I already told you what I was on. I already let you know this. I already let you know that we in a marriage, we in a long committed, whatever it might be. Bro, how much longer, ma'am, how much longer do you think I'm going to play with you? I'm not finna continue to wait years time on you. When you can't even acknowledge when you're wrong, when you can't even acknowledge when, you done messed up, you want to shift, you want to beat me, get mad. But this something you worked on, this something you healing on, this something you trying to do. No, you're not fucking trying, because if you were trying, you would have reacted differently. Like the girl said, love should have brought you home last night. Quit playing. It says stop confusing passion with panic attack. So you around here having a panic attack and you thinking it's passion. Oh, what the girl, you about to fall over and croak off. You about to croak from this right here. You thinking it's love. You thinking it's passion. No. That is a big red flag. And baby, they about to take you through there, take you through there. And you like, that's it's telling you that's not a sign, that's just a pigeon. That's a penguin. That's a bird. It's not a sign. You're like, oh, maybe that's a sign because that bird just shitted on me. Or maybe that's a sign because the penguin just did. No, it's not. If you want a specific answer from God or whoever you speak to, you need to ask for something in specific that you don't usually see on a day-to-day basis. Point blank period, okay? Okay, so Taurus, this is y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Tell a friend of a friend. We almost at 500 subscribers. I do appreciate y'all. Once I hit the bed, like I say, inhale slowly, exhale slowly. All right, Taurus.